Welcome back to another explainer. Look, if you've already got a basic mindfulness practice going, but you're kind of searching for that sharper tool, something to just cut through all the daily noise and help you find absolute laser-like concentration, well, you're in exactly the right place. Today, we're diving into a genuinely fascinating ancient technique. It's called Ghee lamp gazing meditation. Honestly, it's exactly what it sounds like, but the effects it has on how our minds operate, absolutely wild.
So here's our roadmap for today. We'll quickly cover the symbolism of the flame, the actual real-world benefits of flame gazing, how to prep for your practice, a full step-by-step meditation guide, and finally, some common experiences and challenges you might run into. Let's get right into it. All right, part one, the symbolism of the flame. You might be wondering, why use a flame at all? Why not just close our eyes or focus on our breath like we usually do?
Well, think about our typical modern minds for a second. It's a restless place, right? It's packed with worries, endless plans for the future, overlapping internal conversations. It's just constantly craving stimulation. Now, contrast all of that noise with a simple flame. A flame is steady, it's centered, alert, and kind of fascinatingly, it's always moving, yet completely still at its absolute core. And that contrast is exactly why this whole practice works. The flame literally acts as the ultimate anchor for our wandering attention. It gives all that restless mental chatter a physical, real-world place to land and finally settle down. And this isn't a new idea. Throughout countless traditions, the flame has been a universal symbol for things like awareness, clarity, wisdom, purity, and inner illumination. But I want to be super clear about something right here. Observing the flame in this specific practice, it's not about worship. Not at all. It's a highly practical tool. By focusing on something that is constantly flickering but remains perfectly centered, we're basically training our own minds to do the exact same thing, to stay steady and alert even when our thoughts and emotions are all over the place. Okay, moving on to section 2, the benefits of flame gazing. Let's talk about the tangible, real-world rewards this brings to our totally overstimulated lives. So what's really cool is how these benefits naturally build on one another. The bedrock, of course, is improved concentration. You're building the mental muscle to hold your attention on a single point. But as you build that focus, something kind of magical happens. It creates this profound inner calm and seriously reduces mental restlessness. Those loud daily worries, they just start to lose their edge. Plus, you're strengthening your observation skills, learning how to watch things happen without immediately reacting to them. This naturally boosts your everyday mindfulness and brings a whole new level of emotional balance. You'll probably find yourself feeling way less irritable and way more patient. Oh, and if you already do silent meditation, flame gazing is basically the ultimate warm-up. It gathers up all your scattered attention so that dropping into deep silence feels totally effortless. Right, section 3, preparing for your practice. Because before we can quiet the mind, setting up a solid, comfortable physical foundation is absolutely crucial. The geometry of this setup actually really matters. Step 1 is choosing your lamp. Now, a traditional ghee lamp is highly preferred because it gives off this incredibly steady, soft light. But hey, a standard candle works perfectly fine too. Step 2, set up your space. You want it quiet, clean, and ideally quite dim, so the bright warmth of the flame really pops. Now pay close attention to step 3 because this is key, positioning. You need to place the lamp directly in front of you, right at eye level, about 2 to 3 feet away. Honestly, that exact distance and height are critical to prevent eye and neck strain. You definitely don't want to be hunching over. And finally, step 4, your posture. Just keep your spine upright, your head level, and let those shoulders drop and completely relax. Which brings us to section 4, our step-by-step meditation guide. Let's walk through the exact mechanics of moving from chaos into absolute calm. So imagine you're sitting down to do this. Phase 1 is all about physical relaxation. You'd close your eyes, take a few really slow, deep breaths, and consciously let go of any tension in your jaw and shoulders. Then, moving into phase 2, gently open your eyes and focus directly on the flame. Just pick a specific point, maybe the soft tip or the brightest center, and let your gaze rest there. No straining. In phase 3, you just allow yourself to become fully absorbed. Notice the shape, notice the brightness. When random thoughts pop up, and they absolutely will, don't fight them. Just gently invite your attention back to the flame. Finally, phase 4. After a few minutes of gazing, you gently close your eyes again. Sit in total silence, quietly watch that glowing after image behind your eyelids. Let it fade away naturally, and just rest in that really clear inner stillness.
Now, you might be thinking, how long do I actually have to stare at this thing? Well, endurance is not the goal here. It's not a marathon. For beginners, look at this. Just 3 to 5 minutes of gazing followed by 5 minutes of silent sitting. That is literally all it takes to start feeling the effects. As your concentration naturally develops, sure, you can scale up to the intermediate or advanced times. But remember, your personal comfort is always, always more important than trying to push the clock.
Let's move into our final section, common experiences and challenges. Because once you know what to expect, navigating the learning curve is a total breeze.
So, the biggest question people have when starting out is, what if my mind wanders? Or what if I just keep blinking? First of all, this isn't a staring contest. Excessive blinking when you first start is totally natural. Just let it happen. Over time, your eyes will naturally steady themselves. And as for your mind wandering, that's not a failure at all. When your attention drifts, you just notice it and kindly return your gaze to the flame. Honestly, that specific action, catching yourself and coming back, that is the actual training. It's literally like doing a bicep curl for your brain's focus.
When it comes to scheduling, the absolute best times for your practice are early in the morning, before the day's chaos hijacks your brain. Or you could do it in the evening after work to decompress, right before you go to sleep, or as a lead into your other meditation practices. The trick here is consistency. Just pick one of these times and try to stick to it. That's going to anchor the practice into your daily routine and really pave the way for those deep moments of peace. It really all comes down to this one beautifully simple idea. Use the steady flame as a mirror for the mind. The entire essence of this ancient practice is wrapped up right there in that phrase. As your attention gets fully absorbed in the light, all those noisy, demanding distractions of life just kind of fade into the background. Your concentration strengthens, and what you're left with is this incredible inner calm that just bubbles up completely naturally. So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with one final question to chew on. Will you let the flame reveal your inner stillness today? You've got all the tools now. You know exactly how to set it up, and you know the very real, scientifically grounded benefits waiting on the other side. Really, the only thing left to do is to light the lamp. Thank you so much for hanging out and exploring this with me. Keep learning, keep focusing, and I will see you in the next explainer.